Audio test. Video test. Audio test. Video test. We have audio. We have video. Hello everyone, I am Blazar Gaming. This is City Skylines. Completed the Tower of Time last time. Enjoyed it very much. Liked the story. This is City Skylines. My last time playing City Skylines, I experimented with something I called the triangle method. What that means is, I'll explain it here. We have residents. Residents need jobs. Residents need supplies, food, batteries, stuff like that. The commercial area is where they buy their food and their batteries and stuff like that. The industry and offices is where they go to work. So residents need to have an easy way to work and back. And they need an easy way to the grocery store and the hardware store and back. That's all. They don't really need an easy access to the interstate to take them out of the city. The only time they leave the city is when you're not giving them enough jobs or enough shops. And people don't come from out of town in this game to visit your residence. They come to go shopping or they come to go to work. So your jobs and your shops need access to the interstate. This is what I call the interstate. These are the connections to other cities, other places. So you want your industry and your shops, easy access to the interstate. Residents, not so much. All right, the second thing is, or the next thing, so that supplies two sides of the triangle. The third side of the triangle is you need easy access from where you produce your goods to where you sell your goods, between the industry and the commercial. So that finishes the three sides of the triangle. You got residents at one side, or at one point, commercial at one point, industry at the other point. Because that's really where your basic traffic flows. Between these 2 points, between these 2 points, and between these 2 points. That's why I call it the triangle method. Now your services, your city services, they need access to all 3 points. So early on, you might want your city services in a central location to be able to reach all areas. But it's not really that important early on, because as your city gets bigger, you're going to need services in each area. You don't want your residents having to travel all the way over to some other area to go to the hospital or stuff like that. There'll be hospitals near your residential zones. So that's not important. The important thing, though, is the three sides of the triangle for residential, commercial, and industry. All right. Now here's our map. as you know, we need to know which way the river's flowing. Okay, the river's flowing this way. The reason we need to know that is we want water pumped in above stream and sewage dumped out below stream. So we'll want water pipes here, and we'll want sewage dumped down below. Now here's our entrance from the highway. We don't get access to good roads until later on. So we have to work with what we got. And right now, that's all we got. Now, when I'm building my roads, I leave a lot of free space. What I mean by free space is I don't want anything built along here. And probably, this will probably eventually connect over here. It's possible I may have a road that goes across the river from this side to this side. That way, people coming this way from this side will be able to get into my city quicker here. People over here will be able to get into my city here. And this still feeds the people from back that way. So, if I do build a road here, which I will, I don't need to go very far. Save money. But this will eventually be, this highway will continue eventually. So this little 2-lane road will eventually become a super highway. Right now it's just a place for me to get off the interstate and do my stuff. All right, I'm going to build over here first because it's close to the river. And remember, I want my industry to be close to the highway, commercial close to the highway, residents will be back here. So since my demand is only residents, I need to get back here. So I'm going to build I'm going to come a little further out. All right. Now I could, no, it's too early. It's too early. Right now I want a side access road to tie my industry to my commercial. But like I said, that's not all that important right now. And it doesn't need that to be that far away from the highway either. Started it. All right, and again, it's only residents that I need right now. I'm just kind of trying to build my infrastructure. This is the connection between industry and commercial. And you don't have to do a triangle. I'm just doing this early on, just as an example. All right, there's my triangle. Now what I mean is all my residents are going to come to this point. I'm not going to have a road over here. I'm not going to have a road over here. All my industry is going to be in this area, and it comes to this point. All my commercial is going to be coming into this point. I'm just using a triangle early on as an example. Later, I'll show you how you can use roundabouts. You can use interstates as one side of your highway, which is real good for moving goods between industry and commercial. But since right now my only demand's residents, let's get out here and build us a subdivision. Where's my 150 degrees? There it is. All right. Now, I still need a way on and off the highway. That's, of course, important. And I don't need anything fancy right now because it's all going to get ripped up and replaced. Hey, how's it going, Blondie? Yeah, Blondie. See, I need one-way roads here now. That's kind of ugly, but it doesn't matter at this point because all that's going to change in the future. How do you have so much types of small roads? I only have two. I've got 2-lane and 1-way. When you start the game, they don't give you all this other stuff. Well, I've got highway roads, but yeah, when you start the game, you don't have much. I've got to get some population before I get the good roads. I've got a roundabout. Yeah, these aren't unlocked. These are not unlocked. That's why they're black. Oh, I've got all of the expansions except parks. I have all the expansions except the latest one. So I've got hazards, whatever the expansions are. But nothing, but I thought you meant I had access to use them right now, but I don't. But what you're saying is there's more here than in the base game. I understand what you're saying. So yeah, I've got all the expansions except parks. All right. I think Space already occupied. Yeah, I'm not going to make industry cross over to commercial side to get on the interstate, to get on the highway. Oh. Wait a minute. I better build this road further out, just so I can see what I'm doing here. Bring this further out. I actually want to give this more of a curve. There we go. I know it's all looking pretty ugly right now, but when I get the bigger, better roads, this will be intersections instead of this craziness. But this is so people can get to the industrial area. Go up. And this will be so people can get back. Get back on the highway. Oops. Not what I meant. Not very smooth. There we go. All right. So, in case you missed it earlier, I like to make sure my traffic is controlled through the triangle method. That's why I've got this triangle here. So people can get off and get to the industry. People can get on and back. All my industry goes out here, this end of my triangle. All my commercial will be here, all my residents out here. Have I already, no, okay. So that's enough to get people in and out right now. That probably would have worked better if I'd connected it to up here. There we go. Yes, much better. Okay. Let's build a residential area. We need water. We need electricity. All right, we'll need water pump. My river flows down here stream, so we'll put that there. Wait a minute. Do I have an eco? Yes. Don't want too much. How much more expensive is that than that? Not a whole lot more. This is where we'll dump our pollution down this way. Have to run pipes between them. Fasten on here. Fasten on here. We'll need electricity, electromonicity. Do we have good wind? Not really. We do down here. We've got some good wind down here. 8 megawatts. That'll power that guy. That'll power that guy. All right. Now, how do I want to build my residency? Residency is going to go... just all along here, really. This will eventually become an avenue. I'm going to go this way first because the smallest of my triangle areas will be commercial. I also don't like to have too many intersections close to each other. Wait a minute. And nothing has to be fancy early on. There we go. Let's put in some, we're going to need water. We've got water here on some of it. We can go further out. Be as efficient as possible. That's pretty efficient. We've got electricity here. So let's slap in some residential. Nope. Let's don't get too close to the highway because of noise pollution. Yeah, we can come down this way. All right, let's start the clock. We've spent about half of our money just building roads. All right, while we're waiting for people to move in, let's get our industrial area ready. This will be an avenue. All the industrial traffic will be coming from off of here. We'll start them here. That's good enough for now. See, we got people building already. We'd better start expanding residential area. It looks like they do have electricity. Yep, they do. We have another residential area over this way. How's our water? Water. This will have to go further. All right, we want a little commercial and a little industry now. Let's go ahead and slap a little industry over here. Give them jobs. You're going to want jobs. I'll need water out here. And they're going to want some commercial, which is going to be over this way. Which will also need water. Of course, we're going to need electricity over there. Right now, we don't have it. Electricity. Some commercial. Now, if you wonder why I'm keeping commercial, industry, and residential away, it's as if it's how I said in the beginning. If you missed the beginning of the stream, if any of you who play City Skylines knows that a lot of times your traffic can just get completely out of control. Any of you guys play this game, you know what I'm talking about. Traffic gets crazy, crazy, crazy out of control. So I came up with a method I call the triangle method, where my residents are at this end of the triangle, my industry is at this end of the triangle, and my commercial is at this end of the triangle. because residents will all travel here to go to work. They'll all travel here to go to the stores. The goods being produced here will travel here to go to the commercial area to sell the goods. The reason I do that is I don't want my trucks passing through residential areas. There's no need for trucks except garbage. And speaking of garbage, nope, we got sewage issues. Okay. There shouldn't be sewage issues. Sewage is backing up. Power. I cut too much power. I cut too much power. That's what happened. There we go. I'd cut too much power. So it was an electrical problem, not a sewage problem. But I don't like to overspend money if I don't have to. That's why I cut the budget down so low. But that's what the whole basis of the triangle method is. Your trucks travel here only. Oop, I need to get electricity to these guys. I only want my trucks traveling here and there. So my residents have a clean path over to the jobs and a clean path over to the stores. Plus, I also build them walking paths. Let's get more residents going. All right. I also like to build walking paths. When they're available. They're not available yet. That's okay. But then I'll give them walking paths to the to the stores, and I'll give them walking paths to jobs to prevent too many cars from All right, let's get my new housing subdivision going over here. Let's let them come in from here maybe. Or back here. Back here will work. Let's see. Go over one more. Yeah, I know electrical lines are in the way, but that's okay. Actually, let me start further back, just because. Depending on how far industry needs to expand. And we'll need water out here. We've got some water out here. Oh, don't need to go that far. Just this far. And then down this way. More residential. Let me take my road further back. As far as you can go. There we go. But again, the whole premise is easy path from residence, which is this point, to jobs. We need more electricity. I see that. Let's just bump this up to here and see what that does. All right. We're okay electricity-wise now. Let's add a second road over here. Let's go this way. It's going to be a little noisy over here by the water pump. They won't like that so much. But all my residents have to go this way to get to work and have to go this way to get to shopping. Trucks can go from here to here. So they don't have to pass through residential areas to deliver their goods to the shops. That's what that's all about. All my shops will be coming into this point, all my industry to this point. And then the trucks can also get on the interstate real easily and come off the interstate real easily. That's what that's all about. Need more residential. Oop, somebody's missing water over there. Yep, one little house. One house missed water. Yeah, the electric lines cause some issues, but we'll be able to clear up some of the electric line issues in the future. What do we need? More industry. They want more jobs. They want more jobs. I can understand them wanting more jobs, and yeah, I don't want that. Let's put a curve in here. Why not? Why not a curve? Yeah, there we go. A curve. Then we go back straight. And go all the way there. Again, I try to keep traffic in mind as I go. At this point, all the industry will be coming out this place. All this industry over here. I may spread some industry out here too to try to equalize the load. But this is the only point of entrance to industry. This is the only point to commercial. This is the only point to residential of entry. We'll have to get some water out here. Oh, we've got water out here. Yeah, it's no need for that. Come all the way down here. Yeah, let's just run a new one out here. There we go. So industry's growing. I'm gonna need more electricity. New windmill, new wind turbine. Make sure water's doing a sewage. Water's fine. Sewage is getting a little. It's okay too. Got new jobs coming in. Appreciate everybody stopping by. City Skylines is a game I come back to when I'm between games. It's a very enjoyable game. Early on, you really don't have traffic to worry about. It's when you start getting to high density. High density is where you start worrying about it's where you'll begin to worry about traffic. But the triangle method still works. Yay! We're now a little hamlet. So, now we can do garbage collection, healthcare, education. So, I don't like them, but we're probably going to need a landfill. How much does this cost? $240 per week? Because these are expensive. I think I'm going to go all recycling though instead of landfill. $160 a week, $240 a week. That's not that big a deal. All right, but I definitely don't want my stuff in my residential area. But they'll need access to all three areas. And so my least amount of traffic is over here. So I'm going to put my first recycling center over here. There'll be more traffic running between industry and commercial back and forth. So to put a bunch of trucks on the road off of my industrial side, off my residential triangle piece, is my best bet. But most trucks will be running to residential because that's where my most buildings are. So I'll put it on this side of the road. Now, since this will eventually become an avenue, I really need to not put it there. And this potentially will become an avenue too. So let's get away from the potential avenue and set our garbage recycle center here. I'd rather it be close to industry instead of close to residential. Now, it wouldn't hurt to have one clinic, if we can afford it, a health clinic. One medical clinic. Again, easy access for residents. But not where a potential avenue goes, because it'll be in the way. We'll have to move it. So right now, let's just put it across from the recycle center. We want to keep ahead of health care. We don't have to worry about death care for a while. My city's young. Nobody's going to die unless they have a heart attack. Oh, I didn't realize the clock was stopped. I got to be careful about pushing that button. All right. Just to reiterate everything, and let me make sure everything's turned way down early on. No need to spend excess money when you don't need to. I'm not going to start education yet. Road maintenance. All right, let's make sure. Okay, electricity, because of my growing town. Well, let's make some money before I can put my next. Sewage is okay. We'll need electricity soon. I gotta quit hitting that button. What do we need? More residential? Good chance that this will not become an avenue, nor this, but this might. This may potentially come an avenue from here to here. I know this will be to here. And I don't think this is going to become an avenue over here either. So let's get some new residents going. Everybody has water. So they want a little more commercial. That's down here. I'm I'm not sure I can build. Oh, not enough money. We're out of money. That's okay. Do we have water out here? Nope. We'll wait. You can probably take a loan out. I usually take those as a last resort. Right now we've got everything covered. You can always speed time up. But sometimes things get a little out of control. So we need more residents. Since this is not going to become an avenue over here. But that might. It's time to fix my electricity poles, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of electricity poles here I don't need. I don't need that. Don't need that. Probably don't need that. I do not. Don't need those. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that. I hear a puppy dog. Don't need that one. All right. How's electricity doing? We're getting close. So since we're getting close, how much does it cost to buy one of those things? 6,000. Then let's budget my electricity up for a little bit. That'll hold us over for a little while till we get $6,000. We need more residents. More residents. I cleared up some space for residents. A little more commercial. I did forget to get water to them. Now they have water. There's one thing that I need to remember. Traffic lights. Okay. At the moment, we don't really have any traffic lights. That's okay. We don't need any traffic lights. Do we have access to avenues yet? Yeah. We don't need them yet, but we have access to them. Okay. I just realized why commercial wasn't building. It's because of electricity. Now we'll get some commercial building. We don't need any education this early on. But we definitely need more people. More people. Give us more people. I want more people. Always, always, always want more people. So. Do we have water here? Yes. There we go. More people. We don't have walking trails yet. I like to create walking trails over to my areas from residential to. But those are mostly only important when your traffic starts getting bad. And we have no traffic. Not this early in the game. So is it 6,000 or 8? Oh, we got electricity issues again. All right. Let's turn the budget up until I can afford a. What do they cost? 6,000 until we get to 6,000. So let's budget. Turn the electricity up. Let's crank it up to here for now. Wow. We really do need electricity. We'll have 6,000 in just a moment. Boom! We now have electricity. We're good for a while. Okay, hang on. Somebody's complaining about sewage. All right. Same deal. We'll crank up our water. The sewage should be fine now. Oops, I went too far. Cranked it up too far. Drop back to 90%. Still too far. Oops. %. I'm not really using nighttime stuff, so the nighttime stuff's irrelevant. I'm not playing at night. That's better. And we need more people, of course. Okay. Let's expand residential area. Let's turn everything down a little bit speed-wise. Let's get more people. How's our electricity running? Okay, our electricity's out to here. So yeah, we don't need any of this anymore. So let's bring a road down here. Out. Make sure they got water. They got water. See, I try not to have four-way intersections. I've got threes. And I try not to have them too close together. Not enough workers. It's because you need more people. Always need more people. I keep so much space for avenues and noise pollution. Avenues create noise pollution. Ooh, now we're a worthy village. We can have districts and policies and loans, and we can have forestry and agriculture. All right. Speaking of, let's check our resources. What kind of good resources do we have? Our natural resources. All right. We've got some agricultural areas over here. Timber over here in the middle of my commercial area. But we've got to expand more residential. Need more residential. Got a little bit of a water lacking over here. All right. We still can't put in walkways yet. But we do have fire, which will probably be important very soon. Let's do a little avenue conversion. Upgrade. All right. Now, when you start playing with avenues, that's when your malfunction junctions get put in. We're not ready for traffic lights yet. It's too soon for traffic lights. But now I can put my firehouse. Actually, let's put it on a side road so it'll be easier to go left or right. Little side road over here. Put a firehouse. And a police station. Everybody's happy. We need more industry. More industry. We're going to need more in the future. Check and see if we've got water. Do we have water? Yes, we do. Let's add some industry. Industry. Oop, somebody's missing water. Yep, one little hole right here. No more. And we probably have a malfunction junction right here where I just put that. Yep. Town's too small to need traffic lights or even stop signs. If you check the traffic, see, nothing at all. But we do need more people. Always need more people. People, people, people. Let's see, how are we? Electricity. Okay. So at this point, we don't need this. And we can move sewage further away. Let's bring our water pipe further down the byway here. Let's go ahead and move. Stop the clock. Move this guy further away. Oh, don't have the money to move that. No problem. We'll wait till we get some money. Oh, let's check our budgets. We've probably got way too much in fire budget. Way too much in the police budget. Let's see. Electricity is about to run out. Water, yep, same issue. Or sewage, I should say. Sewage is okay for a while. I need $6,000 for electricity. All right, so at this point, I'm ready to take my first loan. $253 weekly cost. Yes, much better than the $403 weekly cost. So we can afford this. Now, is it time to put in a real power plant? A coal power plant? Time to do some polluting? Got the perfect place for it. Right there. All right. Now we've got electricity Our electricity should be in good shape now. Once that goes online. Yes. So let's budget our electricity back to normal. That's what I thought. Let's bring it down. Okay. That's good. That gives us some leeway for a while. Now, I want to move this guy. Yeah, let's move it further. Bring my pipes even further down. And then... Alright, we don't need that little piece. Alright. I'll move this guy down here. And bring this over here. Now let's expand residential this way. Our terrain over here is not that great. We do have water, I assume. Yep. Can we do parks yet? Nope. No parks, no walkways. Don't need any schools yet. We're a long ways from needing schools. Don't need jobs, don't need stores. What is our next milestone? Okay, we do have this stuff. We could distribute smoke detectors. See, we're making 173. Nah. How are our taxes? It's too soon for taxes, I guess. Nope, it's not too soon for taxes. Oops. 11. 11. You could go as high as 13 and people don't complain too much. 11's kind of middle of the road. I like to start at 11 and work my way up and down from there. So that gets me more income. All right. Looks like I don't really need this stuff anymore. They want a little more industry. But you know, It's not really time to worry about infrastructure. At least not on this side of the interstate. How are we intersection wise? We just have roundabouts. But we could and we need more residents. Do we have water? Yep, we have water. Let's look at everything. Electricity's fine. Sewage, fine. Garbage. We've got no, well, I say we've got no issue with garbage, but let's turn up the garbage budget a little bit. Bump it up to 100%. Get us more garbage trucks. Because we've got 2 places that didn't get the garbage picked up. Oh, tiny town. Now we get parks and plazas. And keys. Keys. Q-U-A-Y. Key. Our next one will give us transportation, more specializations, recycling, and intersections. What roads did we get here? None. Okay. But we do have walkways. Not that it's that important, because we don't have traffic issues. Again, it's not until you hit high density where you really start running into problems with traffic. Nobody's being educated, but it's not that important right now. Education's not important right now. All these jobs are low, uneducated jobs. All uneducated. So education's not important until we hit high density. Where does high density come in? Oops. Oh, that's where I'm looking for. No, it's not. Milestones. High density comes in long ways out. I missed it somewhere. Well, maybe it tells me down here. $7,500. 7,500. So when we have 7,500 people, then we have to worry more about they would definitely like another landfill, or not landfill, recycle center. So let's extend this road a little bit. Give them another recycle center. Now I can lower the budget on the garbage, now that I doubled its capacity. Yeah, let's try 70%. That should be fine. No, it really wants it bumped up. All right, it's in the green. Let's dump this down. Well, leisure. Let's see how everything's doing. Education, not ready yet. Residents aren't that happy. Why not? We'll get them bumped up. Oh, we need parks. That's why they're not so happy. Healthcare is... Healthcare is overkill. Traffic, no issue. Pollution, no issue really. Sound pollution, yeah, well, yeah. All right, fire. Not much of a fire hazard. Police. Very low crime rate. All right, police. Traffic, nothing going on really. So everything's okay. We just need more people and more industry. We've kind of outgrown this little corner over here. Unless I buy this piece of property back here. But as far as expansion goes, that little piece of property is not that big a deal. So I want to think ahead. This highway here is eventually going to potentially intersect a highway across here. I think this one's a good one to buy while it's cheap. 3,500 bucks. I don't think we have our... Nope. But we'll have a highway that comes off of here, joins to this highway, joins to this highway. In the future. All right, what are they complaining about? Not enough customers? Of course. Because we need more people. All right. Let's don't worry about the highways yet. Let's come off of here. Nope, gotta go over one. All right, could have actually gone further this way. That's all right. Do we have water out here? We got some water out here. There we go. More people. We need more people. All right. And we do have walkways now. So. I hate all that snap stuff when you're trying to do walkways. First of all, we'll have one here. Then we'll let these guys go all the way to here. Why not? Bicycle path. Let me fix this walkway. There we go. It still looks weird. Go the other way with it then. From here to there. Space already occupied. From here to there. Still looks weird. I see. That's what's causing the problem. This one. Still breaks it. Let that person walk first. Can be annoying. There we go. Much better. Looks much better now. And over here, people need to be able to walk to work too. Space already occupied. Space already occupied. And they can ride their bikes. Two. Ugly. That works. Space already occupied. Space already occupied. What do we need? More industry, of course. Oops. Let's get a walkway. So these people can go over here. And a bicycle path. We can put some industry over here. Sure, why not? Let's see, you might. That house might be a little bit close to the pollution over here, but I think it's okay. No, they're not that happy, so let's make them move. Sorry, folks. You have to move. How about you guys? Are you happy? You're happy. You're the only people that weren't happy. So I'm making you move. If you're not happy, you have to move. That's my philosophy. I only want happy people. Only happy people. They're a little too close to the pollution. That's why they weren't happy. Happy. I need parks. That's how you make people happy. Give them parks. It's going to take some of my residents out, but this is considered a small park. Happy people. And no, I don't need to build a walkway. It fit in there perfectly. Fit in there perfectly. That makes people happy. Small playground. That makes people happy too. Right here next to the park. Small playground next to the park. Small playground. Oops, needs to move over one. There we go. And they need jobs. So yeah. Need more jobs. Speaking of jobs, why don't I fill in this area? At least up to there. So more jobs. More commercial, so they want to spend their monies. They want to go shopping. Let's have a walking path over to there and a bicycle path to there. And let's put some more shops in. All the way to the corner. Actually, all the way to there too. Oh, somebody needs water. Yep, somebody needs water. You now have water. Speaking of which, let's see. Electricity's hanging in there. Sewage hanging in there. Garbage is close again. Close again. Can't believe I've been sitting here the whole time with that keyboard in my lap. So electricity, we could just move upward a little bit. 91's fine. Okay, we've kind of outgrown our little corner here. But we do need more parks to make people happy, I think. Let's see. People's happiness. Okay, they're getting more happy. Industry is very happy. People's happiness is going up. Probably need more parks. We have playgrounds and parks. Bouncy Castle Park. There's one, fits right there. Over near the water place. They're turning blue. That's good. You should increase a little bit the budget for parks. Oh, good point. Thank you. Good point. I got my budget parks turned way down. You're right. Parks are very important for people's happiness. Let's jump it to 80. Now, yes, we got lots more blue now. Thank you. Thank you very much. How's traffic? No traffic. No traffic at all. We need more people. All right. We're going to need more commercial too. We have water. I think I went too far over here. And it won't hurt. Fill that in there. And we'll put more people out here. Oh. Thought I was missing something. Do we have water? Nope. But we can fix that. Now we have water. I guess to make that look better. All right. Of course, that's going to demand more jobs. Do we have highways? What do we have yet? Yep, we have some of the highways. We don't have intersections yet. Let's speed things up. Sewage is getting tight, as is garbage processing. Put in a new sewage treatment. Let's keep moving them. Let's keep moving them. Moving them down the ways. All right, stop time for a minute. Since we're having a electricity issue. Oh. And let's run electricity lines down here. Or we can start moving the things down this way too. I know that's kind of expensive, but and then run the power lines. This game has a function that's every mayor's dream. Pause. Pause time. Freeze time. Every mayor of every city in the world would love to freeze time enough to do all their roads and all their electricity and stuff without causing any issues. All right, just to reiterate, the what I call the triangle method is all my residents, which are here, 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 and here, the only way they can reach work is from this point of the triangle. See my little triangle here? I never allow my people to pass through commercial to get to work. All the commercial, which I could put here, I could expand out here, I could go anywhere I want, but they're always going to be on this point of my triangle. And all my industry is always going to be this point of the triangle. So my residents have a clear path to work. That's this one over here. And they have a clear path to the stores over here. And the trucks that make the goods have a clear path over here to the stores. So they never have to pass through a residential area. Last thing I want is trucks to go through my residents to get to the stores to deliver their goods. That's the whole philosophy behind the triangle method. And my industry and commercial have the easy access to the interstate. Residents don't. The only time residents need access to the interstate is if you're not providing them enough jobs or enough stores to shop. Then they'll go to some other city. So you should never have much traffic from your residential areas to ever want to hit the interstate, the main highways. Ever. As long as you're doing a good job. They don't need to leave town unless they go on vacation. And your truck should never ever have to pass through residential area. Now there are exceptions. Services. You have garbage trucks from my recycle centers. The garbage trucks have to go to all three areas. But as your city gets bigger, you're going to have city services that meet your residential demand, completely separate city services that meet your industrial demand, and completely separate ones that meet your commercial demands, just because of density. Just because of density. Right now, I've got my central services are kind of in the middle here. I've got police, fire, health, and garbage are right here in the middle. They're kind of on the residential side too. Because again, most of your traffic's going to be running your heavy traffic. It's going to be running industrial commercial. And really, industry creates the most of traffic. You see, there's more trucks coming in and out of here, hitting the interstates. If you produce more goods than your town can handle, then they export. If you don't produce enough goods, then they import. And then this side starts getting busy. So you can always control your traffic pretty much by how you build your city. Even when I get to the real high density areas, my traffic never gets really, really bad. As long as I keep following the same principles. Residents have easy path to work and easy path to shops. Trucks have easy path between production and distribution. And easy access to the highways. To the superhighway. Industry's where all the traffic is. Commercial's the second. Residential, you hardly ever have issues residentially. We have an equal need for everything. So I'm going to start building a whole new area on this side. Can I expand the highway? I think I can expand the highway. Nope, we don't even have highways yet. It's too early. When do we get highway pieces? Good question. $2,400 population. Okay. All right, so I can upgrade to an avenue down this way, though, for now. Got to refix my bridge here, though. Now I can fix my bridge back. Oh. Gotta turn all this stuff off. It's annoying. It's all annoying. There we go. There we go. It's a little crooked there, but it's all temporary until I can build correct intersections and stuff, which isn't going to come for a little while. All right. So we're going to repeat this process here. Crime. I got cops. I'm going to repeat that process over there, over here. Except this time, instead of using a triangle, I'll use a roundabout and show you that you don't have to use a triangle. It's the method that's important. It's not how it looks. Right now, it actually looks like a triangle. Just to stress what I'm doing. All residents come in from this direction. All commercial here. All industry here. It's not, again, it doesn't matter what it looks like. The fact that it looks like a triangle, what matters is you want residents at one point, commercial at one point, industry at one point. Whether you make it a triangle, a square, a circle, pentagon, hexagon, however you want to make it. This just shows the whole idea of the triangle method. So I'm expanding this away. But this time, since we still just don't have stuff available to us, I'm going to use a roundabout. Now, eventually, again, this will be interstate. The highway will continue on. That's why I'm leaving all this space here. The highway is going to continue on. And this will be an interchange. This will be an interchange. But right now, it doesn't have to be anything important. But I'm still going to want residents furthest away from the highway. I'm going to want industry closest to the highway, which will be here. And commercial will be over here. Yep. I've got some good land out here for farming. And since my industry will be going on this side, yes, I'll definitely put some farms in. Got some good farmland right here. Good farmland. All right. Our biggest demand's industry. So we want to get industry started first. But let's get our pathways. Oh, I want industry over here. If I put industry over here, then the trucks have to go around the roundabout to get onto the highway. If I put it here, industry over here, then they only have here. All right. First thing I need to do is get rid of this little piece. Because what we want is it doesn't need to be up. As a matter of fact, since it is a roundabout, we actually want our industry to be able to get onto the highway here, from back here, so they don't have to interfere on the roundabout. See, the residents are going to have to go around the roundabout to get to commercial over here. And that's kind of a no-no. So roundabouts aren't really that good. Roundabouts kind of break our smooth pass from residential to commercial. They have to go past. So roundabout's not really a good option. It's forcing people to go through industry to get to commercial. Unless you take your industry on and off the interstate back here. But the industry still has to go over here to deliver goods. And adding commercial, residential traffic to that is not a good thing. So roundabout kind of breaks the whole triangle method there. Now, I have used highway as part of my triangle method. What I mean is I had an exit that went only to commercial area and an exit that only went to industrial area. And to get between the two, they had to take the highway. And then my residential just had straight paths to either side. So you can actually do it that way. But that's way on down the line where density, high density is your main issue. And we really just don't have traffic issues at all with low density. So let's just make another low density area like here, but give ourselves way more room for industry. So let's go further out. With roads, you want all your guidelines. When you do walking paths and stuff, you don't. So yeah. So again, this is just a placeholder for my super highway, for the highway. The highway will continue on through. But I just don't have access to the highway stuff yet. Let's make sure everything's doing okay. Yeah, water's actually budgeted too high. All right. So since traffic's still not an issue, let's do the same thing again. Let's make our little piece between commercial and industry. Good enough. And we'll have residents coming in. Now, if you do a T, then you've got residents having to go with the trucks to get to commercial. You could do a arch. You don't have to do a triangle. So you could curve your road. About halfway and then back. So you could do this and then bring all your people But the whole purpose, that doesn't look straight. Not that it matters, but the whole purpose is you want a straight path between residents and your jobs, a straight path between residents and your commercial, and a straight path between your commercial and industry. So all my industry is going off this point. I'm going to give them more space to work with this time. So my industry is going to go all out through here. I got farms to build here. My residents are all going to go back here somewhere. So my industry will have more room to grow. And then commercial goes over here. And we need industry more than anything right now. So I guess the first thing to do is to bring the water across. And then from there, let's lay out the roads. Something back this way. All right. I think I'm into the green stuff now. Let's build farms over here. Yeah, let's come back further. Okay, we got some hills to contend with, I can see. Get some water over here. No. Farm. There we go. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. We're going to need electricity. Got to get electricity over here. All right. Start a farm. There it comes. All right. Is electricity going to reach it? Give it time. Come on. Build on this side of the street. There it goes. Finally. All right, so we've got a farm. We're going to need residents. Let's bring the residents over this way. My residential area will be huge. See, industry is going to come all the way out here. All the way down here. But they'll only have one access point. Oh, I forgot to connect these guys to the highway. All right, we need highway access, of course. I'd like to see them. The people who don't need to go to the stores need to come this way. Yeah, I just realized that I didn't connect. All right, let's come out this way. And then there we go. So that's way in. And now to get these guys over here, over to here. It's a way out. Now we need a way in. Straight. All this will change once I get the highway stuff. I just don't have it yet. Up. Yeah, back down. Not that steep. There we go. All right. We are now connected. Hey, we got a truck. We need residents next. They're all going to be back here. I got lots of space for residents. Oops. All right. Let's put a nice little curve. Let's see. We don't want to get too close to the highway because of noise. Actually, we can go this way because our commercial area over here is never going to be as big as our industry or our residential. Residentials are always the biggest, and then industry, and then so on. So Alright. We need water out here, of course. We'll need electricity out here, of course. Let's go over to the road. Follow the road. Follow this road. Let's go down this road. There we go. Let's bring electricity from over here for now, I guess. All right. Get me people. Let's put a park in. Oh, there it goes. It started. Yeah, I think we can go. Fill all this in. Let's put a park so people can start off being happy. Small park. About right there. And depending on how far away we are from high density, I think it's 7,500 population. Yeah, we don't need a school yet. We need people to work the farms. Need some commercial. My commercial is going to be over here, of course. If you wonder why I like to build these kinds of things, it's to try to keep some control of my traffic even before I have traffic. I like to stay on top of traffic before I have traffic. Because once you have traffic, then it's too late. But if you build with traffic in mind, then you usually don't have to worry about it later. All right, we'll need water over here, of course. Of course. And we'll need electricity. That'll be easy enough to get. We can bring it from over here. Bring it right into the corner here. Alright, we need lots more housing, of course. Lots more residential. And of course I've got to keep up with, let's put in a park real quick. We'll need services out here, of course. Let's put park in this little spot. Let's put a bigger park. There we go. We'll need services out here. Fire. Garbage. What, you didn't get electricity over there? We can fix that. Put a picnic table. Where are the picnic tables? Oh, picnic tables are here. Ah, just put in a plaza. This will spread. That got the electricity going. Yeah, all the people moving in. I'll be glad when I get the highway pieces and stuff so I can build this up correctly, but that's future. Right now it's just people moving in to my residential area. That's all right. No big deal. All right. Because of the hills out here, it's not going to be great for building houses. Let's move that one. I think that's a little better. Let's get water. Better check and see how my electricity's doing here soon. How is electricity doing? Let's get my city services. We'll need recycle center. Health clinic. Let's see. Which one's the biggest? The fire station? Nope. Police station? Nope. I guess it is the health clinic. Fire, police. Oh, not enough money. Okay, we'll have enough money in a little bit. Let's get the water. The only thing we're missing right now is police. Need more residential. Okay. We've got room for lots more residential. There's a road I didn't attach. That's funny. Let's attach it here. Stay ahead of Parks and Recreation. All right, let's go look at happiness. Residential happiness. Well, there's nobody living in those houses, so they're not happy. You guys. You guys are too far away from a park or too close to pollution. We can fix that. Somebody's not happy, you force them to move out. I know why. It's because they're too close to the pollution. But that's okay. Do I not have a bicycle trail over here? Nope. No bicycle trail. Now you do. You guys need to be able to walk or bike. I hate that stuff. All right. Ride your bike over here or walk over here. Hey, they're already using it. Piece of road. Yeah. I noticed it. If I look at my chat more, world's most comfortable setup. Yeah. I do like to use my recliner. You know, I've gone 2.5 hours and haven't even taken a break. I've got a 65-inch Samsung 4K HDR TV that I use as my computer monitor for gaming. And a recliner. I have home theater system, so I've got a center channel speaker right below my TV. I got 2 tower speakers to my left and right. The center channel is Sony. The subwoofer over in the corner is Sony. The 2 tower left and right speakers are Polk Audio. And then I've got 2 Bose rear channel speakers behind me. So I've got surround sound. I got the big screen. That's how I play my games. And I got my recliner. And I got my microphone up here. And my camera there. And I monitor my stream with my iPad, which you guys can't see because it's right below your monitor, but there you go. My iPad here. It's mounted on an arm. So my iPad's there. I've got the Twitch dashboard in my lap. I've got a 29-inch widescreen monitor here in my lap with the chat and the Twitch dashboard. But a lot of times the Twitch dashboard tells me I'm offline when I'm not. And that's why I've got my iPad showing me I am online. The Twitch dashboard just says I'm offline. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go get my water because I need water to drink and I haven't had a break in 2.5 hours. And yeah, I'll be right back. We need a lot more. While I'm away, we'll let more industry grow up. Oops, got to turn the guidelines back on. Or not industry, but build my residential out farther. We'll go way out there. Why not? Way over there. Up to the electricity. And we'll come down this way. Back down this way. And then we'll come here. And come down this way. Fill in all those spaces. Make sure I got water. I got some water. Bring this one on out. And I hear the little beagle puppy dog down the hall. Yep. And let's fill all this in with green while I go take my break. Oops, went one too far. Okay. Let's let more fill in while I'm away. Why not all of that? Why not? All that too. Maybe not that. Because we'll probably have a walkway across there. Okay, I'll be back. I'm a boom town. That's cool. Let me stop the clock a minute. Just for the fact that I may have run out of electricity while I was away. I'll be right back. Give you a little bit of trivia. I've got two separate PCs. Well, that's not trivia, but I've got two PCs. One I play games on, one I stream on. I built them both. I bought all the pieces, built them, put them together, assembled. The home theater system, big screen TV. Out of all this that makes up my streaming environment, the piece that's the most expensive, but I got for free, I didn't pay for it, is the chair that I'm sitting in. People up on the 14th floor didn't have a need for this chair anymore and asked me if I wanted it. I said, sure. I said, the color doesn't exactly go with anything, but I'll take a free TV, a free good. Now I can fix my interstate, but I'll take a free chair. It's one of those, what do you call them? Perfect chairs. All right. Yep, I didn't get my police station built. I ran out of money. Okay. So let's build the police station. That was the one piece I didn't get finished because I ran out of money. So we got crime out here. We have a water shortage. All right. Yes, we do. I can handle that with budget probably. Yep. Yes, I can. Let's just turn my budget up. How's electricity while I'm looking? Let's turn the budget up on that too. All right. We haven't started transportation yet. Oops, wrong one. We haven't started transportation yet, but I'll stick these all at the bottom for now. Oop, wrong one again. That should fix my water problems and my crime problems. Let's check my budget on, let's see, healthcare. Only 1 sick citizen. Fire coverage, not that great, eh? I don't think fire coverage is that great. I think it's fine. One to cover that up there, one to cover this down here. This road looks funny. There we go. Okay. Still looks pretty wild, but it works. This will eventually move on out this way, of course. need more residential. It's all pretty much already got water. All right. Not much demand. Everything's about the same for residents, for commercial, for speed the clock up. Do we have enough parks over here? Parks and recreation? No, we don't. Playground. Walking path to get to the playground. And a bike path. Same thing over here. Walking path. Let's go across this way. And a bike path. I love. Yeah. People can traverse that. Oh, we need people. Lots more people. All right, I think we can do policies now. Like recycling. We're going to have to start educate. No, I think it's still 7,500 before we go to high density. Yeah, we're a long ways from needing education yet. So we encourage recycling. Add plastic to the recycling. No city planning yet. No taxation policies. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. For when I do add schools. The reason being is it gets harder and harder to get people to work the farms, the oil, the ore. People less and less, once you start educating people, it's harder to get them to work the remedial jobs. It's just like real life. People don't want to work in the fields anymore. Everybody wants to sit in an office with air conditioning. That's what I went to college to do. Sit in an office. I wrote computer software, computer programming. This still looks funny. But this will be my major highway, my major road. It'll run along this way. And this will be my entrance and exit. As a matter of fact, I can bring this road right across. And this will be my avenue. It will keep going right on out this way. We're going to have a interchange coming in. Oh, that's right. I can fix this up here now. Right now it looks kind of strange, but I can fix this. Okay. Like I said, every mayor of every town would love to have this button called freeze time. Oops. My bulldozer's a little click happy. Let me refix that one piece of road there. Okay. Bulldozer. All right, highway. And I think I'm going to elevate it. I think we're going to elevate it to make it easier to pass under and over. All right, so my highway is going to continue this way. It is a highway after all. Oh, but I want to go up. Oops, I went down. That's funny. I went the wrong way. I want to go up. Up. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Up. Yeah. And then stay up. To however far. And then over here, same deal. Come up. And stay up. And then turn it around the correct way. There we go. Oops, missed one. Okay. Let's put an interchange over here. Wow. I'm spending a lot of money, I realized. This might be premature. How big are these things? These things are pretty big. Yeah, I don't have the money. All right. So I better be careful. Better be careful how much money I spend here. Let's patch everything back up. Didn't realize I was crooked. Don't really care. But yeah, I gotta be careful here before I attach those. It's more important I attach this back here. Let's pass an avenue under the road here. That'll work. All right. Exit ramps. I like exit ramps. So you come off here. Curve this away. Very good. There you go. I'll put you here. No big deal. And you're also going to go. Man, it's so jumpy. There we go. Oh, gotta go up. I forgot. Up. Try again. Up. Cross. Cross and down. And then down. You can attach there. There you go. So we've got over to here and over there. That's an N. Ugly, but it works. Now, over here, we can have a hang on a minute. UPS guy knocking on the wrong door. He meant to knock on E, which is across the hall. I am B. B. What would it have cost me if I... Cloverleaf. Clover leaves are expensive. Clover leaf would have been more perfect for here, but no, not really. All right, so we've got in here, in over there. We've got out here. See, all these people over here will need an out. See, I've got an out. I'll need an in over here. It's where the columns end up is what causes all your issues. I can put a column there, right across, and then down. All right. So that works. Now over here, we need an out. It's going to have to run under. Oh, I've run out of money. I already ran out of money. Ooh. So let's get some money before I finish this mess up. Yeah, I was too early putting this down. It cost me a lot of money. Do I have a traffic light? Malfunction junction. We're not ready for malfunction junctions. All right, let's get more people. We need more people. Yeah. Let's fill all this in. All this in. All this in. Let's make sure we got enough water out here. I think we're okay. We can bump our taxes up a little bit. Let's go to 12. 12. 12. Let's go check and see what kind of happiness people are happy or not. Ooh, residential happiness. They need more parks. Because these guys aren't happy because they haven't got people in them yet. But it looks like we're okay here. Let's check everything. Electricity. Ooh, we're starting to get low on electricity. So, raise the budget on electricity. Let's go to 115%. Let's go up to 125. That'll hold us over for a little while. Water's fine. Garbage is fine. No education yet. Happiness. Only 3 sick citizens. Traffic is still non-existent. Really. Fire coverage. We got one fire department on each side. They make their way to where they need to go. Police. We have one police on each side. They make their way to where they need to go. Don't have transportation yet. We're farming. What other kind of resources do we have? Just some timber and farmland. All right. Didn't actually get to finish this road down here. Hey, we got a malfunction junction. We're not ready for street lights yet. Let's go ahead and finish this road down here. Nope. There you go. Oh, it's not what I meant to do. I'm working on the underground road. So I need to go underground. There we go. And then come up. And then you can join over there. Very good. So that wasn't really that important. Yeah, this is still a big mess that I'll have to fix whenever I've got money. Big mess. This will eventually become not a complete clover loop, but it'll be a clover loop with, instead of a highway underneath, it'll be an avenue underneath. Though I might leave it. It's just these things are so big. See how big it is? I've probably left enough room for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have, but they're still big. Traffic. Got a demand for more people. More people. Well then, let's get more people. Turn everything on. Okay, I want to, yeah, my highway's over here. It will join there. And over there, eventually. So, we're fine here. Go out 3. We have water. We have some water. Now we have water. Boom, it grows up so fast. Let's put a park. Playground. Let's run this electricity to... Alright, stop. Again, Mayor loves to stop time. Commercial. They want some more commercial. That's our little area down here. We have water. Yes, we do. We have water. Yes, we do. Commercial. Fill all that in. All right. What we do need, though, now is walking paths and bicycle paths, especially bicycle paths, for people who want to go shopping on their bicycles. All right. Let's do this right. Start here. Piece already occupied. Oh, I hate. You can't use guidelines when you do paths. All right. My bicycle path is going to go. Come on. There you go. My bicycle path. All the way to there. And a walking path right next to it. I already see bicycles using it. All right, too close to the park. Come on. Starting a new city. Any suggestions for beginners? Just go slow and easy. You can try my triangle method if you want. And that's a simple, to keep from running into traffic problems later. Put all your residents at one end of your triangle, all your commercial at one end of the triangle, and industry at the other end of the triangle. Make sure your industry and commercial is close to your highways. Your residents, not so much. Ooh, we're having a death wave. Speaking of death wave, I don't think I have a place to put them. I've got 33 deceased and 0 capacity. So, let's put in a cemetery. Right here. Cemetery. Go pick up the dead people. So just so you don't run into traffic problems later, you can try my triangle method. That way, whenever your trucks leave here to distribute goods, they don't have to go through the residence. They can go straight across over here to deliver their goods. Residents can go this path, shopping, or they can go this path to work. But they don't have to go through work to get to shopping. They don't have to go through shopping to get to work. So that's my triangle method. Over here, same thing. All my residents are on this end of this weird shaped triangle. All my industries over here. All my commercials over here. So my trucks can get from industry to commercial. And my residents can get to work or shopping. But they don't have to cross. They don't have to go through a territory that they don't need to go through. Everything's two-way at this point. If it was a one-way or a roundabout, then your residents would have to pass by the commercial area to get to the industrial area. And that kind of defies the whole triangle method. I tried to use a roundabout a while ago and realized, oh, that's not going to work, because then it breaks my triangle method. So they're two-way. Don't get in any hurry to use avenues. And when you do use avenues, just remember that every time you intersect an avenue is these guys. Anything on this second, on the medium-sized roads and the large roads. But anytime you add a road to a avenue, it'll automatically throw in a traffic light. In early game, you don't need traffic lights. Early game, you don't need traffic lights at all. I don't have any traffic lights. Let's go. Junctions. I'm not using stop signs, traffic lights. Not in the early game. You don't worry about that stuff until your traffic starts getting a nightmare. And my traffic is not a nightmare. Easy traffic. But yeah, I made way too many cities where my trucks had to pass through residential areas to get to the stores to deliver their goods. And that's just not very efficient. Not very efficient. All right, we still need more residential areas. So let's go off this way. Oops, turn everything back on. All my guidelines back on. All the way to here. And then, of course, we'll attach our bicycle path. Turn it back off again. The Snap 2 stuff will drive you crazy when you're doing the walkways, sidewalks and stuff. You have to turn it off or it'll drive you insane. All right, let's come out. This far, all the way down to here. All right. Map suggestions. As you're going through and picking maps, it tells you the ratio of water to land. start off with maps that have a lot of land. Later on, after you've gotten really familiar with the game and gotten decent at the game, then you can start using maps that have more water than land. Because that gets a little tricky when you've got more water than you have land. Just pick maps that have more land than water. And try to pick maps that the topography is more flat. See, I've got a big hill over here, way over here, but my city's not over there yet. I've got a little hill here. There's a hill over there, but this is mostly flatlands. It gets a little crazy once it gets hilly. Now, my residential area is on a hill over here, but it's not a steep hill. You can see the gradual incline. Over here, it's a steep incline. And that's the little triangle, topography, the terrain height. So things get a little trickier with the terrain height. So pick you a good flat with a lot of land. That's my recommendation. Later on, you can go crazy mountain maps. Of course, you'll have to get, you can pick up custom maps from that other people have created. Pretty much every time I play this game, I play without add-ons, without custom stuff from other people. I pretty much just play it the way the game came. I don't have anything against that stuff. I have played with that stuff and it's a lot of fun. And if you're bored with just regular cities and stuff, then you can use that kind of stuff. Because like I said, it is fun. But yeah, I haven't used any of that stuff in a long time. Oops. Let's don't get too far. Don't get too crazy over there. Do we have water? Nope. So, a map that has more land than water. Remember to put your water pump upriver, your sewage dump downriver. Because if you do it the opposite, all your people will get sick from drinking sewage water. So pretty much all the dead got picked up. There's a few that's not picked up. So let's up the budget on healthcare for the moment. Let's up my healthcare budget to get the dead people picked up. Now there's 6 hearses instead of 3. We need more industry. Let's expand my farms. Don't get in any hurry to add education. I've been playing for... What time is it? I've been playing 3.5 hours and I have not built a school yet. My people are all uneducated, which is fine because all the industrial jobs, farm jobs, all this stuff is uneducated workers. See, all uneducated. Nothing I'm doing yet requires educated people. Now, when you get offices, After your city gets 7,500 people, I'm almost halfway there. Then you'll need educated people. If you do any industry like ore industry might require some educated people. I don't happen to have any ore anywhere. Resources. Yeah, there's no ore in my two areas here. There's oil, the blue out there, that's ore. If I had any ore industry, I would need some educated. If I had oil industry, I'd need educated. But for farming and timber and just generic industry, you don't need educated people. So don't be in any hurry to build your schools. That just costs you money. After I get about 6,500 people or so, I'll start building schools to prepare for offices. Now, if your map does have ore and you want to work the ore, then yeah, go ahead and start at least an elementary school. All right, let's get some more industry. I guess if I zoom in, I could see better. See what I was doing better. There we go. One thing that'll help you with your traffic is don't have too many four-way intersections. I'm not sure I have any. That looks like a four-way intersection, but that's people walking and riding bicycles. It's always good to have walking paths, bike paths between residential areas and commercial, residential areas and industrial, so that they don't have to drive their car. They can walk or ride their bike. People will prefer to walk or ride bikes if you give them the option, you give them the ability. All right, I don't want to forget to put parks. Parks help make your people happy. If you give your people parks, you give them happiness. All right, let's finish my industry out here. Let's bring the main water line on out. Let's spread my district out. There we go. Let's bring my farm zone out a little further here. Work them farms. And let's provide a bicycle path. Turn all that junk off again. Down here. Come on. Don't give me such a hard time. There you go. Bicycle path. People want to ride the bike to work at the farms. You can also provide a walking path, but it's kind of a long ways. We'll see if anybody wants to walk. Up here too. See if anybody actually wants to walk. This long distance. Let's put a walking path. Oops, wrong button. Anybody want to walk from there to there? Probably not. Or from there to there? Maybe, maybe not. Or from there to there? Or there to there? Or there? Over there? Maybe, maybe not. Give them the option. And maybe even a bicycle path. Quit snapping all over the place. Drive me crazy. Oh well. Let's get rid of the bicycles. Too annoying. Let's see if anybody's walking over here. Oh yeah, there's people walking to the farms. There goes a bicyclist. So people will walk that long a distance. More people who walk and ride bikes, the less traffic. I guess I can speed my time up. Water. Water issues. Okay. Yes. It's time to put in a new water pipe. Need more water. And more sewage. Water pipes. All right, now I can turn my budget down on the water. All right, that should jump way up. Come on, there you go. And then turn my budget down because I don't need that much. 75, how's that sound? Oop, that's too low. 85. That looks good. Electricity. Woo. We're gonna need a new power plant soon. Might as well do it now. I've got enough money for a power plant. We don't have any of the good stuff yet. Can we put one right down here in this corner? Nope. Put one there. So now our electricity is going to be really good. It didn't go up as high as I expected it to. So no need to budget. Yeah, I can budget it down a little bit. Since I'm up to 125. Let's see what happens if I drop it to 115. How about if I drop it to 100? It's a little bit tight again. Oops, 99. Let's leave it at 110. Water is about the same place. Garbage. Okay. It's about time for another garbage facility for this side of the map. I need 16,000 for a recycling center. How are my loans doing? I could pay this one off. Boom! And then I could take it again. That gets me my recycle center. Here's my little town so far. Oh, we need water and electricity over here. We got water. We just need electricity. Now we got electricity. Need more residents. We've got lots of space out here for more residents. Don't want to go that far. We'll go this far. And this far. Slope too steep. Ah, that's where hills start running into trouble. Go this far before the slope comes too steep. Do we have water out here? Not yet. Let's run water out here. Come over a little bit further, straight down. There we go. A little further. So now we have water. Let's put in a part so we can spread the electricity. Slope too steep, slope too steep. That works. Let's put it here then. That'll bring electricity over. Yep. And let's bring in some residential. We can expand the McDonald's farm a little bit. So the nice thing about the farm is we're exporting a lot of goods. All these trucks are hitting the highway and leaving town. We're exporting goods. That's a good thing. I think we need some more generic industry too, though. So let's just bring the highway on out. Let's put some generic industry out here. Let's go a little further. I think I went space too far, but that's okay. Let's just put generic industry out here. Water. Let's bring the water on out. Bring that a little further. Just some generic industry. We'll need electricity out here, of course. Missed a spot. And we can bring electricity in. Oh, it's already growing. Good. There we go. Electricity. Some more commercial. We got water over here? Nope. Now we do. Put some commercial in. Some of these can go bigger. More jobs, more commercial, we need more people. What do you got? Crime way out here? All right. Let's get a police station closer out here. There's no need for that. Let's just put the police station right here. Put a fire station next to it. If I have the money. No, I don't. Not yet. That'll help with crime way out here. There's some crime over here too. How is my crime? Crime. Oh, it's only 10%. It's not bad. $16 detained, 15 detained criminals. We're okay. I haven't seen lots of fires, which is a good thing. Eventually, I'll need to make sure I can handle forest fires in the future. Still, no traffic issues really. I should make an easier path for these guys to come over here to work if they want. Need more people. All right. I guess there's no reason not to put people there or here. How's noise? Are we close to the interstate? Nah, we're fine. We're far enough away from the highway. That pink is noise. Noise. Traffic makes noise. Commercial. Wind farms. Industry. Commercial. These things make noise, which isn't good for these guys. But I don't think... Yeah, I can buy another piece. But it's not important at this point. What I could do... Stop time. I could move... Hope I got enough money to do this. Move my water pickups to the other side of the river. And then my people don't get the noise. It's my main water line. I go down this way. And we can come across and connect. And then I don't need that stuff anymore. Oh, we do need electricity over there. So, let's put one of these in. There we go. See, it says it's not connected. Okay. Because I forgot to connect it. Not too close. Let's move it. Move it. Now reconnect. There we go. All right. So I just moved them across the river because they were noisy. So if you look at the noise, Now the noise is over here and not over there. It's good to keep your people away from noise. Noise can make them sick. Speaking of people, we need more people. We have water? Not yet. New residents. Oops, I'm a little too far over here. This may end up being an avenue at some point. And it might not be. I don't know. More industry. Bring the water on out. More people. All right, slow time down. I want to actually finish this highway over here. And I'm going to raise it up. Let's wait a second here. Yeah, what you do about money is, what I do early on is I go to, whenever it lets you, you can raise your taxes from, it starts at 9, you can raise it to 11, 12, whatever. I turn all my budgets down. Because in the beginning, you have way too much electricity, you have way too much water, way too much sewage. So if you turn your budget down, you don't spend so much money on that stuff that you don't need to. So use your budget to control your monies. Yeah, if I do a clover leaf, it's going to be up here. These will eventually join. But it's not that important right now. So I'll just leave that be for now. It's under construction. Under construction. More residents. Okay. Let's bring down. Out to here. To here. Go all the way down to there. Yeah. Come in here. Oh, look what time it is. I'll be taking my midday break shortly. And you can go right up the middle there. We've got some water over here. Let's put a park in. Playground. That makes people happy. Let's get a walkway from over there. All that stupid stuff. Here. And maybe a bike path. Bunch of new people. Why not here? Yeah, why not here? All right. Let's saved game. It's called it Chattanooga. All right. This is the time of day where I take about a 45-minute break. So for about 45 minutes, I'll go take care of midday stuff that I need to take care of, and then I'll show up again about 45 minutes. People who watch my YouTube videos, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you very much.